We have to ask you the question, which is, what was the culture that made you say culture was for you? If you could look back in time at young Kelly.
Yes.
What made you the person you are? Like, whether that's like a movie, a musical artist, something that stands out that now you can trace back and be like, that was the beginning of me. It's a big question.
I know,
but it's the question.
Is this like the moment where you feel like you found your thing? Is that kind of it? Okay. So, I felt like I could, I don't know, it was like, that was the chair, by the way.
Well, that would have been an odd sound if it wasn't the chair.
I had some Taco Bell. I don't know. I'm thinking of two moments.
Yeah,
like
let's
one whenever I was younger, and the first time I saw, this is so basic, but like it was when I first saw Sound of Music.
Oh my God, no.
I know, I'm sorry.
No.
I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite things. And by the way, when my kids loved it, I felt like a successful parent. Yes. But I think that was one of the moments that I found like just entertainment and just that world of pretend in that world. Like musically, I thought it was magical, and like the relationship with the Von Trapp. I just thought it was like very cool. But like for me personally, like a moment I experienced was honestly, I sang at this thing in like junior high, and everyone was singing. Like I didn't feel like special at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel everybody had their moment to shine during this performance thing that we were doing at school. And I got up there and it just was like amazing. All my friends just to be on stage in the same energy with all my friends, just like loving to sing, picking songs, the art of all of it, like figuring it out, who was the sequence of the show, like
choir culture,
all of that. Yeah. It was very fun to me. And I got up there and I remember it was Vision of Love. I sang Vision of Love, Mariah Carey, because why not? And I love that gasp. I appreciate that gasp.
Oh my God.
I'm a lamb. I'm like a dyed-in-the-wool
I'm a 100% lamb.
The Butterfly album?
Every riff. Do I know in my soul?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
People ask me why I don't cover her, and I'm like,
too much respect.
One, sometimes it's hard to clear songs.
Well,
and two,
her.
You don't want to, because it's like, why am I going near that? But the main reason is I'm almost incapable of not mimicking.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up on it so much. Like, it's like if I sing like She or Whitney Houston or like, it's hard to deter from the route I know.
Because it's what taught you how to do it.
Because it's what taught me. Yeah.
This is the Mariah song I want to hear you do.
Which one?
My All.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Listen.
It's like, okay,
I have full body.
Oh my God.
First of all,
and how low she is, that sultry, sexy in that verse.
It's all. First of all,
you chose My All.
Yes, I did.
That's a real fan.
What do you think, that I'm some
just
chump?
saying, you're gonna come out here with emotions like a basic. Nobody else does.
No,
I'm just saying, that's a real. Okay.
First of all, it gets a lot thicker and deeper than that.
Like, he's gonna be like, do the roof.
I like
roof.
looking at it. Like I'm just saying.
I've brought friends over to my apartment and put on like my record player. I'll play like the Butterfly. I got really into like vinyl during the pandemic. That was like the thing I started collecting.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, and then I played The Roof for some of my friends that like didn't get it.
Oh,
and I was just like, I can't be friends with you guys anymore. You gotta go.
You don't get The Roof.
I just remembered it's the pandemic. We shouldn't be here
anymore.
together.
Yeah, I am COVID mad.
Yeah.
No, mine was. I just feel like it's an incredible thing too. Like this span of her career and the span of success. Like even her new albums, you still dig.
Caution is excellent.
Period.
And E equals MC squared. Like that whole Side Effects. That song came out and I was like, wow, she had something to say.
People didn't talk about I Stay in Love enough.
She's so great.
Are you in heaven right now? These are your two favorite artists. And you're talking to one of your favorite artists.
I love that that's
when
we could talk forever. And I'm such a huge fan of being her street team as far as her being one of the best writers ever.
100%.
No one talks about it.
No.
They always talk about the Songbird. And I'm like, great. Yeah, vocals for days, obviously. But guys, name another artist
you can't
that's that successful that wrote it all.
Who arranges it herself.
Arranges it, writes it. A lot of our favorite artists, like, I write a lot, but I don't write all of it.
Nothing
you know what
wrong
I'm saying?
with that.
Like nothing wrong with that. Not even bashing myself or others, but no shade. It's just what an amazing woman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the thing is like,
and to have the number one Christmas song for like all time.
Shut up. It's unreal. By the way, but Underneath the Tree is coming.
Thank you.
But Underneath the Tree
we had a moment with Wrapped in Red where
Here's the thing.
came
We love
the year it came out, we did a whole sketch show called Pop Roulette Wrapped in Red. And it was every transition song was Underneath the Tree.
Was Underneath the Tree.
Well, thank you.
It was excellent.
It was.
I was trying my best to like
give
imitate what Mariah might do.
Yeah, you got there.
Like, because it was actually more of a tie into that wall of
the Phil Spector.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Please come home.
Yeah. Baby, please come home. I couldn't think of it. Wow, for $1 billion.
For $1 billion, Pitchfork ranked Baby Please Come Home right below All I Want for Christmas Is You for like, the top recent pop.
Yeah. That's the thing
Christmas
is it's like, it's not just that song. It's that whole Christmas album. That's like,
I know.
Christmas album.
Can we talk about, I believe it's track number 5. Oh my God. It's my favorite. Cold. Oh my God.
Wait, can we get track number 5? Let's see. I'll pull it up. I'm pulling it.
Hold the phone
Oh my God, it's 5 or 6. I don't even want you to tell me. I'm going to get it.
Okay,
I feel like a letdown. I'm not a lamb right now. I'm a loser.
No, you're not.
Wait, but while we're looking it up, did you listen to her memoir?
No, Without You. Christmas or
I have it.
Oh no.
No, wait. Oh my God, it's like my favorite.
Is it
Miss You Most at Christmas Time?
Miss You Most is the best. Look, I love All I Want for Christmas Is You, but Miss You Most
at Christmas Time. Yes.
How dare she?
Yeah.
How dare she?
I have cried so many tears to that song. Miss You Most, and I will say that song, kind of Hard Candy Christmas and like the Carpenters are the reason why Merry Christmas to the One I Used to Know, which is on my last Christmas album.
So good,
but
Kelly.
that's the origin story of that is like my life. But also like they opened up this whole world of like Christmas possibility with like new music, like that, hadn't been done in a while. So.
It can be a Christmas song about something that is.
But I like All I Want for Christmas Is You. But it's great. But Miss You Most is my jam.
Yeah,
I couldn't frickin' think of the name because I haven't had enough caffeine. But yeah, I'm tired.
We're there with you.
No,
oh my God, I'm going to cover that one this season.
Yes.
If I can clear it. Mariah, will you clear it?
No, come on, Mariah.
It's Kelly Clarkson.
I just love Miss You Most. Maybe she'll sing it with me.
Can you imagine?
She's like a Christmas queen.
There you go.
Have you met her several times?
I've met her a few times. And she's so, oh my God. So the last time we ran into each other, I didn't even realize what I was doing. Because she's very warm and welcoming. So I don't get like super nervous. I did the very first time we met. I said some stupid shit.
She also probably respects you because
but she's just very cool.
Yeah.
And like very kind. And like, I thought she took so much time and actually watched the videos for all the voice artists. And I thought, oh, cool. You're stand up. Like not everybody that comes here does that or gives a shit. They're just looking to promote their stuff. I'm like, that was really cool because I've been these people. So it meant a lot to me. So anyway, but she is very cool. But the last thing we were talking, because I was saying something about like something of her. I was, bragging on her. And she's like, "Oh, we should write together." And I was like, "Oh, I don't." Okay, exactly. But she said it, and this is honestly like I don't write in the same room with people. I have really done that twice in my life because I'm just not a vulnerable writer.
Yeah.
And so just sometimes I'm just
you like to bring stuff that you have done to someone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like even this whole record, like if I'm like or any song you see me on, I've pretty much written the lyrics and melodies just on my own alone. Like it's just so. But anyway, I start telling Mariah about my process, and I'm like, did I just? And then I walked away and they're like, do you realize you just kind of said no to like writing? And I was like, wait, what? And I was like, I didn't say no. I just was explaining. I just say whatever's in my freaking head. You probably went
tunnel vision and were like, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, and I was like, oh God, I can't write in a room together. And I walked away and my people were like, do you realize that you kind of just like said no to my, and I was like, wait, what?
We're the same because I do this all the time.
I didn't even mean to say that. I was just explaining. I was just so nervous. Just said bullshit. Totally. I don't even know what I said. Like I was like, I don't even know what I said.
It was Mariah fucking Carey. That's why you don't know what you're saying.
It's sit in a room with you, ma'am. You have like a billion number one.
So we got to meet her because this was so funny. We did a Peloton. You know Cody Rigsby from Peloton? Mm-hmm. So we did his Peloton class during Christmas because Bowen was on.
I was on as a guest. Like I was on the bike next to him and it was a talk show.
And I had my Christmas special out. So we were like sort of doing that together. Mariah Carey came out and stood and did like a bit.
I was like, if you tell me this woman walked on a Peloton, I was like,
she certainly did not get on the Peloton.
I will die.
She stood in what had to be, 48-inch heels next to the Christmas tree, said, "It's time," and then did her thing. But when I tell you, she had a moment where she needed to get help getting down from the pedestal. She said, "Can you help me down?" Looked me in the eyes. They had put me in this one thing because they know I'm a huge fan. I almost broke my leg getting out of the Peloton. I unclipped my knee out of that. I was like, yeah. Because I was totally. Can you imagine if she had fallen? Because I was like, I'm strapped in. I can't. I was like, you better get the fuck out of this Peloton.
Claw
I grabbed her hand and helped her down. to safety.
Yeah.
So I helped Mariah Carey safely.
You saved her life.
I saved
That's
her.
what this story is.
That's what the story is.
Literally, she may not have got. She might still be up there if it wasn't for me.
You're a hero.
He is.
There's a hero.
Oh, what a great.
Oh my God. And I just saw her perform
Music
Hero at LA
Box.
Pride.
That
Music
album.
Box. Oh my God.
You know when I knew my dad was
Oh.
cool? When I saw that he had the Music Box CD.
Do you know what? I have major daddy issues. Don't know mine very well at all. And he passed away. But I will say the one thing my father and I had in common was Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Aretha Franklin.
Really?
Because
Wow.
I came to visit him like once in my childhood, and he had noticed that I had Mariah and my Discman, my Walkman,
Here we go.
anti-skip.
Yep.
And anyway, you could hold it sideways. Anyway.
And he started belting.
And he was
All
like,
I Ever
"Oh,
Wanted.
I love this record." And he just started talking about, and it was like the one and only time I had a
Yeah.
connection with my father in my
Wow,
life.
it was over Mariah.
It was
If it was
music, and it was
anything, yeah.
Mariah, and he was like, "I love Whitney, Aretha." I was like, "Those are my favorites." Like I was like, "What?" So it was
That's
really,
major.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. We had something.
Yeah, we had something.
Yeah.
It's great to have something. My dad
Yeah.
loved Jimmy Buffett.
I love Margaritaville.
Honey, songs you know by heart?
Yeah.
I do.
The only English speaking artist my dad knows, and we know this on the pod, is Cher.
Cher.
And
You know
I'm
what?
like,
If you're
that's a
gonna
good one
just
too.
have one, that's a nice,
That's
solid
a
one
really
to
nice
have.
one
His
to
Yeah.
have.
dad will sing Believe.
What's your favorite Cher song? Because you're gonna hate me for mine, but mine's Shoop.
Oh my God.
I love it.
That's
It's in his Kiss. I love it. I know
That's
it's
really
for
good.
Mermaids. It's for the movie. The soundtrack. It's not even like
Wow,
her
it's for
epic song.